What's going on, guys? It's Shenang, the Anabolic Asian, and welcome to my mom's kitchen. And today we're going to be making Proteinsicles, or another way to call them, little protein desserts. These are great to have, on the way back home from work and you want something cold and sweet and a little snack, or just before bed and you want to have a dessert after dinner, something along those lines. They're really low in calories and you can portion control them depending on how you make them. These are really, really easy to make, and obviously, once again, going on the trend, low in calories, and you're gonna need 6 ingredients. And they are low-fat Greek yogurt, any sort of frozen fruit of choice. I'm using these mixed berries from Woolworths, but you can use whatever. Your whey protein of choice. I'm using this vanilla-based ones from Rule 1. And of course, Splenda, your sugar replacement, just to have that sweet kick. Regular ass water. And the most important ingredient is xanthan gum. You can also use guar gum. They're basically the same thing. I've had questions about where to get these. You can actually get them in Coles and Woolworths. They're generally in the health aisle where the rest of the macro supplies are, both in Coles and Woolworths. Just find it from there. The reason why this is so important is because it's going to allow it to expand, so you're gonna get more volume for what you put in. Anyway, that's everything. All right, guys, without further ado, let's start cooking. This is really, really easy. It's just the prep work to get it all done takes a bit of time. You'll see what I mean. Let's go. Now we're gonna put all the mixture into these. These can be shoved into the freezer, and you can use whatever you like. I like using these ones because it helps you control the portions. You can pick these specific ones up from Kmart for about $3 each. Entirely up to you how you want to do it. Just remember to calculate the calories. You gotta know what the total is and then divide it over how many you make. Without further ado, guys, let's get cooking. All right, guys, this is the easiest thing ever. We're gonna put everything into the blender, and then we're gonna blend it on pulse, maybe a few times until we get even consistency. The reason why we're doing it on pulse is we don't wanna overdo it, and you're gonna need to be able to push everything down a few times. So I'm gonna speed this up so you guys can see the process, and we'll go from there. As per usual, we'll have the measurements down in the bottom section here, and let's get going. So when you're done, guys, you should get something like this sort of consistency. We have about 1 liter of stuff here. So we're gonna put them into these little ice cube maker things. Like I said before, depending on the size of them, that's how you calculate your calories. So we're gonna distribute them evenly on all the ones that I have. I recommend grabbing a spatula and just scraping off any excess so that you got more to use for the next batch. I'm not gonna bore you with that. You guys know what that process is like. So let's just speed it up and see the finished product for you. All right, guys, so when you're done, you should get something that looks like this. So I've wrapped mine in some Glad wrap. We managed to make about 5 2/3 of a batch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put them all in the freezer. Then we're gonna wait either overnight or maybe 4 to 5 hours until they are frozen. Then after that, they should be good to go. We'll just have to wait for them to freeze, hey? So let's do that.
One eternity later.
All right, I can just do this, hey. All right, guys, so it's been about 5 or 6 hours now, so they should be nice and frozen. It's much later in the evening now, so we're gonna pull them out of the freezer, have some nice shots on them, and then we're gonna give Mum a go. But first, let's have a look at them. Okay guys, so the all important part, as per usual, we're gonna let Mum have a go and see what she thinks. So Mum, just go ahead. These are fresh out of the freezer. They may be a little bit melted because we have to film it, but what do you reckon?
Give you 7.5, this one.
7.5,
Yeah.
okay. Why do you give it 7.5? So why not higher or why not lower?
Because I think it's not sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, not creamy.
Not
you
creamy
know?
and not sweet enough. Okay.
Yeah.
I think sweet we can fix, but creamy it's just because there's
Yeah,
lack of
you
milk.
can't.
There's lack of milk, but we use Greek yogurt instead. But
Yeah.
so not too bad overall. 7.5.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, so overall not too bad. 7.5. That's pretty good, guys. This is really low in calories. Anyway guys, so I'm gonna finish this up. So thank you very much, Mum. 7.5 out of 10 is not too bad. Thanks.
All right.
I'll finish this off. Yep.
All right, then. Yeah.
Alright guys, not too bad, 7.5 out of 10. I think that's a pretty respectable score, guys, from my mum. As previously mentioned before in other videos, we're trying to not get the 10 out of 10, but we're trying to get good enough so that you can eat it every single day and still be really happy with it. Not too bad. I would have liked to go aim a little higher, but I guess next time we're gonna add more sweetener. That's what we learned today. But anyways, this is the spreadsheet of gains as per usual. Bam! Here you go. Let's break it down while I devour the rest of these. So the whole batch has a total of 75.25 grams of protein, 6.5 grams of fat, 50.22 grams of carbs, so it's mostly protein, and the total calories, 560.1. Now that's 560.1 for the entire batch. Now this is where it gets interesting. This whole bowl, or plate, however you want to call it, we use only one of those trays. One tray is actually equivalent to 26.67 calories, which is 3.58 grams of proteins, 0.31 grams of fat, and 2.39 grams of carbs. So that's for this whole thing. That's less than 27 calories for this entire batch. Now you're probably wondering, what are the macros of one individual one here? Now, obviously this is gonna vary depending on the type of tray you use for your Proteinsicles, so remember to divvy it up correctly. But for my batch, in terms of one of these, it is 0.63 grams of protein, 0.05 grams of fat, 0.42 grams of carbs, which gives us a total of 4.71 calories. It's less than 5 calories per Proteinsicle. That's insane. It's very difficult to gain weight on this. So if you've got an ice cream craving or you've got a sweet tooth, these are really good to have as a little snack on the side. Now, for the price. The whole batch is $6.95. That's crazy. And the whole bowl that we have in front of us is 33 cents, which means a singular one is 6 cents. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish these off and then we'll close out the video. So as mentioned earlier in the video, guys, remember, you can swap out the mixed berry for whatever fruit you want, whatever frozen thing you want, doesn't matter. Change the protein flavor, entirely up to you. Mix and match flavors. Let me know what you guys come up with down in the comment section below. This is just my favorite mixture. Anyway guys, that's pretty much the video. Thanks for watching. As per usual, remember to destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can spread the word of all kinds of recipes, low calorie, high protein, and we can still lose weight while enjoying our food. And also guys, if you're new here and you like my stuff, remember to hit the subscribe button. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought of the recipe, if you came up with anything really cool. And yeah guys, that's it for the video, and I'm out.